Yo, I got something crazy to tell you. I got a comment. I know it doesn't sound crazy, but for me, it's a first. So, like, big deal. And it was to keep me accountable, by the way. But thank you, Jay. Thank you for reminding me that I need to keep posting. I promised that I was going to post every single day, and then I dipped after 4 days. Not good. Not good at all, Sahil. So from now on, I'm gonna hold to myself. I'm gonna keep posting every single day. Just give a quick recap of what happened that day, and I'm also gonna I'm also gonna give an explanation of why I didn't post for the last 3-4 days because I owe Jay an explanation. So on Monday, I woke up and for some reason I decided I want to check my horoscope. So I found this. One of my friends sent me like this whole lengthy prompt that he sends to Claude and asks about his horoscope and stuff like that. So I got the same thing. I pulled up my date of birth, my location of birth, time of birth, down to the minute actually, and I chucked it all into Claude, Fable 5, and that thing ran for like a good 30-35 minutes. And then what it gave me kind of shocked me because it told me that in May of 2026 something is gonna happen that's gonna change my life, or something's it's gonna change the course of my life. And I was like, oh shit, that's when I found out about the layoff. That's crazy. Like, that's not exactly when it happened, but in May is when I found out that it was gonna happen. And since then, it's all been up and down, rocky hill here and there. So but that was the thing that pulled me in. But what kept me reading was a couple other things, like about my personality that it told me, and everything just landed spot on. I was like, oh my god. And I know what you're thinking, like, it's all of this stuff is bullshit, and like I'll be honest with you, 5 days ago that's exactly what I thought. But then I read it and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, that is shit, that's spot on. So what it told me was, first thing, I don't have any structure in life. And I'm never gonna have structure in life unless I create it myself. And I was like, oh shit. I can't just, keep waking up and watching TV or watching YouTube or, doing BS and then going to sleep and then complaining about my life. I need to do stuff. I need to have a structured day, or else I need to build it, or else I'm not going to have it. That was the first thing. And then the second thing it told me was, um, I have my brain wanders a lot. It tells me like I cannot stick onto one single idea and follow through with it. I keep jumping from one thing to another thing to third thing to fourth thing. And I was like, oh shit, that's spot on. That's exactly what I've been doing with, between the job and the startup thing. And then even within that, I've been, within the startup idea, like within the startup whole idea, I've been juggling between a bunch of ideas. And I'll be honest with you, every single week I have a new idea. And I'm like, oh shit, should I build that? That's how Skeptic happened. Because I was like, oh shit, I need something to help me trade myself. So I'm going to build something that I'll use. And I was like, oh, I find it useful. Other people might find it useful. And then that took like 1 month away from SpecHawk. And, so that happened. And after that, what ensued was a generational lock-in of 2 days. Yeah, it lasted 2 days. uh, but it happened, and that's when I went on a spree of messaging like QA leaders in the software space all around the world, roughly around like 300-400 people on LinkedIn. I messaged all of them. I actually met with one person yesterday and pitched them the idea of SpecHawk. I've got like new ideas from that conversation, as well as for marketing SpecHawk. I've got a bunch of new ideas on how to generate revenue, because right now, like, a couple companies are using the product, but they're not paying us. They're using it in the capacity of, oh, we're just testing it out, and then we'll tell you like places to improve and stuff like that. That was my idea, but that's so we're not generating any revenue right now. So yeah, so I went on that stuff. um and that's why I did not post on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and now we are here on Thursday. And I am posting today because what I now realize I don't have to choose between the two. Like this is a quick little hobby that I'm doing on day-to-day basis. This is not taking that much time. So I gotta keep doing this, keep improving myself. And then also one other thing that I found, I'm kind of sure about at this point is the New York job that I was waiting on. That's not happening. That's probably not happening. It's been like roughly 2 weeks since the interview, so that one's out of the picture. The one after that, yeah, the technical assessment or the 4 hour long technical project that I did on Friday, I haven't heard back from those people as well yet. So I don't know. There's still a little bit of hope over there, but that's not a sure shot either. Like, after that one comes a 6-person panel interview. So yeah, probably that's not happening. And then I heard back from 3 companies in India as well. So I was in the process of submitting assignments and stuff for those people as well. So that took up like most of my day. Um, and then coming back, oh yeah, I did go to the gym day before yesterday. I need to go today, so I promise I'm gonna do that. I promise I'm gonna do that. And lastly, the skeptic wire, that's not fully done yet, but it's coming. It's coming up nicely together. Like, it's looking good. It's looking way better now. I've posted some stuff on the skeptic Twitter account as well, using the wire, so the auto generated stuff, like, news about stocks and all that stuff. But it's getting better. It's getting better. But I'm not putting that much emphasis on that project as of now. I'm going to focus more on improving SpecHawk and getting getting to the first our first revenue source. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I promise I'm gonna keep posting from now on. And that's pretty much it. This one was a long one, but you know, I owe it for not posting last 3 days. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you. Peace out. Bye bye.